Hello, sir. Welcome to your local tabletop RPG gas station. My name is Daryl, and will be helping you today. What beautiful flavors of Dicee, sorry. Sorry, 7-Eleven's across the street. I don't want them to whatever. Anyway, you're obviously here for our Dicees. We have a couple of flavors, though our today's special is our Star Wars flavor. Ooh, yay. Here, let me go get you some. Alright, sure. Just to let you know, our drinks give you serious brain freezes. So if you have a brain freeze, please tell me. Anyway, thank you for shopping and enjoy your Dicey. Yeah. All right.
I'll put that. Here, don't break things.
Okay. All right.
Guys, please.
Okay,
guys, grab a bottle.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to...
Ready? Oh, okay, so...
Time to meditate.
Okay. Everyone sit
Yeah.
down. We actually got it. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have a trumpet.
I'm lightheaded now.
All right, everybody.
What's up?
It's paused.
You gotta start.
Okay.
I think. No, maybe it's not. No, it was paused. Okay.
Okay.
What?
All right. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Ashes of the Phoenix campaign. I am your DM.
Hi, Mr. DM.
Hi. Like I've said before, I am God. So no
He is
explanation.
the Force.
No.
Yeah, I am
I
George
am
Lucas.
God.
Before bad things happen. Anyway,
You almost died.
I did.
can we get just a recap? Just from the players, just like
I have a machine gun.
My dead girlfriend is evil now, so
Haunting.
that's fun.
I saw said
It paused
dead girlfriend.
again.
It was scary.
Why?
Sorry,
did it
we're
pause?
like recording
I
this
don't
twice.
I
Yeah.
keep being judged
Why
for
does it
if
keep
I'm
pausing?
actually what was it? Admiral. Was
Yeah,
it an admiral?
a rebel admiral. Yeah.
There was also this new lady that came in and just looked at me and said you, and I was scared.
Hey, you.
Oh yes, Mara Jade from the previous campaign.
She hugged me.
Mara Jane?
Mara Jade.
Oh.
Does she have jades?
Yeah, she has a lightsaber. I mean, you could say.
It's a green lightsaber too.
Made of jade.
All right, and
Mara Shades.
and we'll just introduce everybody. We also have a new member, just for for this session. All right, so I'll just start off with myself again. Hi, I am Jake. I'm the DM, also known as Marty Dasher on the Discord. And then to my left we have.
Hi, I'm Ella.
All right, who are you playing?
I'm playing Elton.
All right. So she's the newest addition to this campaign.
Are you the host for Cutthroat Kitchen?
I don't know what that is.
I'm disappointed in these people.
Me too.
I know what that is.
Thank you.
I used to watch that all the time.
All right, and then to her left we have.
Lotus, I have a machine gun.
Thank you. All right, and to his left.
I am Alex, also known as Almarax Cawl. I'm just a machine cultist.
Lovely.
What's my name again? I'm Lyle. I'm playing Neuf. It kind of looks like Neuf, but it's Neuf.
It's French.
If you
Don't
read-
worry.
He's had enough.
Yeah, if you read my backstory, you'll understand. But yeah, I'm a frog.
Frog Toad Man.
He's an old one. If you don't get it.
Yeah. And then to his left.
We have numbers. What do we have?
Zach, what's your name?
Yeah. That's,
Oh, I'm Zach. I'm playing numbers. I'm ZachMan23 in the Discord.
Oh,
So,
never mind.
3?
No, 2-3.
Oh, okay.
23.
I'm numbers or ARC5953. I am the PTSD-ridden war veteran.
Who can definitely get it on with Jedi.
I love butt chugging too.
And then I'm Matt. I'm CB7538 or Zashu in the Discord. And yeah, I'm a robot.
Yeah.
I don't know who picked that up.
Yep. Yep. One of the surviving characters from the last campaign that isn't recorded, but we have many references to it. So, yep. So last time we started during Empire Strikes Back, so we can have a good, clear timeline. As we all know, shit hit the fan for the Rebel Alliance.
I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah. So, and obviously our party was left behind.
But now there's some Mandalorians.
Yeah, Mandalorians showed up. Because why not?
Did that actually happen though? In the actual Star Wars stuff?
No.
I'm not a Star Wars nerd. so I
No, it
don't
didn't
know.
actually happen.
Okay.
But this is for our campaign, so who cares?
Our campaign.
The
So
Star Wars movies didn't even cover what happened after everyone ran away.
That's
So
true.
technically, it
They
did.
only
Yeah.
followed
Could
the
have.
main.
That's what I was referencing to because
Yeah.
it didn't really show the aftermath. of it.
it could be canon.
Let's make it canon.
Yeah,
We
it's
gotta
canon
contact
now.
Disney
Let's-
now.
I'm Lotus. I'm crazy. I do the impossible. It happened.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we
Just because you have a machine gun doesn't mean that you're all
The
powerful.
machine gun is going to be a sniper rifle. Okay.
Bruh.
Why is this so terrifying though? Could you
What, is it a 90 millimeter sniper?
I don't know what caliber yet.
it's just gonna
the
be
caliber?
I know 20
Yes.
millimeter exists. It uses a machine gun, a minigun cartridge, and it shoots
It's
it.
not 90 millimeter. Hold on, let me grab a high caliber bullet.
But
I have one in my bag.
I have one in my bag. Takes out a gut.
yeah, I'm worried if I ever attack his character. They're like you're about to die, and that's when you pull out the bullet. Hey, Mr. DM, do you like bullets?
This caliber?
that's a
20
big
millimeter Vulcan.
Hey, I've already made my
think-
offering.
50 cal.
one. Oh, yeah.
I have 50 cal.
And then obviously we had Mara
I have
Jade show up.
This one's actually been shot.
This has been 2.
Mine's not shiny.
Yeah.
We should probably get back.
Yeah,
back
let's
to-
go on.
yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So Mara Jade showed up, who showed up in the last campaign. So she only recognizes CB.
Well, doesn't she recognize me somehow too?
Yes,
Guys,
she recognized you somehow. But yeah, so we.
I feel like I'm being interrogated. Hey, when you said you want to know? I sent it into the Discord, but this was my thoughts. Just a second, I gotta
No.
play the video.
No, don't
Your
play it.
thoughts? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What are your thoughts?
Don't play it.
I don't think they're going to pick that up, but we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, all right.
turned it
Yeah,
down because
yeah,
I didn't want to be loud.
So
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Basically, just imagine who the frick are you? Yeah. So,
I'm so pressing that
yeah.
there.
But what I will say for you, CB, as we're kind of moseying our way into this campaign.
Lettuce.
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 Let us continue.
Mara
please.
Jade looks different than you remember, CB.
Is she evil force lady?
No, she's not evil.
Well, yeah, but is she my evil girlfriend, force lady?
No.
Okay.
No. Anyway, so she doesn't have the scars you remember. Her armor's different. what's weird about it is that like it has the Imperial sign. Like there's like a hand. Like think of like the hand from like Lord of the Rings, like the white hand, and then like in the palm it's an Imperial symbol.
Why?
On her armor.
Why?
Dun,
Why?
dun, dun.
Why do you have a imperial symbol?
I'm just blending in, you know. Yeah. As the Doritos are being opened. So yeah, she's very calm, but she seems
That's too many Doritos.
yeah.
You better put those in your sandwich.
I'm angry.
No.
Okay.
Half a second
Anyway,
there.
yeah. So
I
she,
thought you were gonna pour that on your sandwich.
yeah. Anyway, so she again she's very different than you. Like she looks different.
I'm just gonna be crazy
even down
about
to
it.
her hair is shorter. So, but again, she's just trying to
That's a shirt. I get crazy.
push it off, and she's more of like,
Oh, that's so good.
well, you know, I just want to
It's
make
like
sure
almond
everyone.
hummus.
Oh, I was just trying to make sure everyone was okay. You know, I knew
I'm
the Empire. She looks over and is like, okay, what happened to everybody else? You know, our old group besides you. You know,
They all died after we left Geonosis.
oh, that's a shame.
They died from their wounds.
Oh,
It was very sad.
and then she says, and what about Starkiller?
He brought me here, and then he left looking for Vader.
Ah, that's the
Move
wrong
the
way.
table.
Well, I mean, it would only lead to, you know, bad things later. Okay. Oh. So you hear a beeping. Your character's Almarax, right? Am I saying that right? Almarax?
Anthrax?
Almarax. Anyway, you're getting a beeping from like a communicator. It's an unknown signal, but it seems to be kind of along the lines of your senator. You want to answer it?
I'm gonna go inside the ship and answer it.
Okay.
So
You go inside. You answer it.
What?
And
well, does it come out like a hollow in front, or is it like just like it, like the head?
yeah, it's like in your head, so like no one else can see it. The cloaked figure is there, and he's sitting down. And he says, "Almarax,
Yes, master.
the time has come. I will offer you more than you can imagine, as long as you do a few things for me."
Oh, it's Palpatine.
It's supposed to be my senator.
Your senator? No, this is Palpatine. You know it's
This is-
Palpatine.
Oh.
So you're kind of. This is a little off guard. I am afraid that your senator, who's leader to your court, has mysteriously died.
Daddied.
Do it. I have come in. I have come with an offer for you for your court. I will give you Raxus Prime, a known junk planet with all the droids you can imagine. As long as you do as I say.
So follow you for a junk planet for me and my cult for us to build.
It's life, and the Empire will not engage in such warfare against you.
How do I know you'll stay to your word?
You're very loud.
I've already have one of my agents there now. Your ship will be en route. All I ask of you is you make sure that your party, your group, follows Mother Jade. And do it as she says, and make sure the rest of your group returns with the rebellion, with a special virus, you say. This is the best way I can take the words. Lord Vader has failed me too much
And now he has failed me for the last time, hunting down his supposed son.
Okay, stop. Stop with the chips.
So what do you say, Lord Almarax? Will you fulfill your destiny and accept me as a messiah for your people? Or will you be hunted by me instead?
For my people, I will follow.
Good, good. Now,
Uh-oh.
listen to what Maraji says, and all will be yours shortly. And it ends. He does leave a text message that says, I'm watching you and I can see everything that you see. So he's basically hacked into your, well, the Empire has hacked into your...
Well, I would guess that Almarax, since he's part of the, the original thing, he has like a kind of like a chip like the clones have, but not like as like forcibly done like Order 66 was.
Yeah.
But he can see through the chip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So anyway, so that ends. But yeah, you know that he's watching.
Put my bullet in
So-
your bag. Oh, it's hidden by the bottom.
You don't know how he's watching, but he can see everything. So yeah, that would be kind of the sound of his little text
Almarax
messages.
is, even though he doesn't really show it, he's really shooken because
He's shooken.
his senator died. His
Wait,
senator's
no,
perished now, and he just
Want a
walks
galley
out and he looks
Avenger
at
bullet?
Mara Jade, and he's just nodding, like knowing now a bit about what's
That's the
going
size
on.
of a galley.
Yeah.
Avenger bullet.
I mean, again, you try not to compute it because you know that since like half of your brain's, technology, that like you knew that, Palpatine just is a couple key swipes away to
Shutting me down.
shutting you down and knowing exactly what you're thinking. So you're very careful when you're.
Yeah, well, like
with your
I'm just
two
nodding at
things.
Mara Jade, knowing what's like going on.
Yeah,
with, like,
and she gives you a nice little wink, and then kind of aware of what's going on. Like this seems well planned. Like this is definitely a trap, but you don't know what. Because you don't know. I mean, it's the Empire. And you have little to no information. You do recognize the symbol though, but it's been heard in legends. Like people have made this stuff up of the Emperor's hand, kind of a secret program above the Inquisitors.
like just like a secret group.
Yeah, a secret group ran by the Emperor only.
Like not even Vader knows.
Yeah, so not even Vader knows, and then but there's also rumors that it's a cloning program, but again, nothing is confirmed. It is all just word of mouth, all this stuff. So it could be anything, but you know that they are dangerous. They are just at the stories you've heard of massacres leaving no witnesses. Nothing.
How's this session more chaotic than the first one?
Because I'm chaotic.
Okay. Anyway, so that ends, and Mara Jade continues to looks at Neuf and is like, "You are Force adept, aren't you?"
The fuck?
The Force, I feel it within you.
What's the Force?
It's
Not
complicated.
technical.
And then you hear the Mandalorians. They're kind of like not even like acknowledging what's happening. They're kind of moving around you, and they bring out our new character from and you were basically like hiding in crates and stuff. So they pull you out, and they're like,
Isn't that great?
"I don't know what we found, guys. Are you a rebel? Who are you?"
Doesn't exactly matter. Please leave me alone.
Okay, whatever. Just stay off our way, please. And they point you to, just go with those guys, okay? Just whatever.
Speaking of the Mandalorians, Mr. Numbers here will be chatting with one of them, trying to figure out what sept they're in with. I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
Or-
Yeah. So
What
you
are
go and talk to them.
Clan, yeah.
The markings are from all kinds of different clans and stuff. So it's very confusing. Definitely what seems to be a leader of them, not like the leader, but kind of like
One of them.
Like a
One-
lieutenant or
yeah, a lieutenant or something. Comes up to you. He says, "Hi, I'm Vin Rin. It's funny seeing a clone these days. I thought you guys went extinct."
Me too. I'm eating food right now, so.
Yeah.
In game too, so.
Yeah. And he says, "So are you here on a special Imperial mission or stuff, or what are you here for?"
And who?
The Imperial. Like, are you with the Imperials? We're just asking. We don't know.
No.
Okay, so you're with the Rebel Alliance.
No. They
Okay.
prisoned me. I'm not with them until they apologize.
But you got that symbol right there, and he hits like he points at your
That was against my will. They spray painted that on my face.
Jeez. And one of these guys fight each other. And he says, "Man, there's a lot of good loot here. I'm surprised you guys didn't escape."
They told us not to. And I thought it would be a good idea to get as many people off the planet as possible.
Yep, that's the rebellion for you. Leaving a lot of unnecessary baggage just to be killed. You know, all that fun stuff. Anyway, who is that? And he points to like Mara Jade, and she's kind of far off in the distance, like out of earshot.
Got no clue. She showed up after I woke up. So
Okay, is she Imperial? She has markings on her that say that she's Imperial.
I've got no clue. I have been off with my team for the past 20 years on the other side of the universe. I've got no clue what's going on here. I came here to try and take a nap and make a homestead, just live out the rest of my meager days in peace.
Okay.
And then I got captured for no reason.
Yeah. I only asked that because she's got that, weird laser sword word.
Yeah, I hate that word, laser sword.
I want to break one. Or reverse engineer them, I mean.
Yeah, you pop up.
Honestly,
I did say that.
Don't give this one
I want
a
it.
lightsaber.
I want it.
But if you
I want
do,
it.
get
I
a
want
pink
it.
one. That'd be so funny.
I
But
want it.
if that one that'd be so psychotic, because that one's psychotic and
Yeah. So anyway, he kind of sits there and he's like, "Well, I mean, it seems to me, just looking at the droid and stuff, that she's probably a rebel spy, but again, I'm not in depth with the rebellion. Something's off here. She's got, one of those laser sword thingies, like the Jedi used to have. Is she a Jedi, or?
Got no clue. Not one that I know.
I just don't like Jedi. I don't like anybody like that. Sith, I don't care. They killed my people.
You're not wrong.
I just don't want another war to start up. The good thing is they're completely wiped out, so maybe it's someone just trying to pretend that they know who they are. But
I hope not.
anyway, I'm gonna do some investigating if that's okay. I'm just gonna tag along a little bit. I just want to make sure we're not being spied on, because if the Empire knows we're here, we do not want to be,
Affiliated.
affiliated in any way, because Mandalore's gone.
Well, what was your name again?
Vin Rin.
Vin Rin?
You can just call me Rin.
Green.
I'm gonna call you Vin Numbers. Reminds me of my old speeder.
Vehicle identification numbers.
Vin
No,
Numbers.
we don't want
Anyone who
like
doesn't know what a VIN is.
Why do you call everything numbers? It's your name.
Numbers.
My name's Numbers. Hello, Numbers.
It's just like he's that.
It's a joke. Okay, what was your name again?
It's like
Rim something?
Yeah, Vin Rin. That's my name.
Okay, Ringo.
Ringo.
Vinriz.
I'm Numbers, by the way.
I never would have guessed. Anyway, he kind of just sits there. And he's,
process what was said until I put the phone.
but again, do you want to ask him about his like his faction or whatever?
I do. So, I've seen a lot of different clan markings around. What's going on with that?
We're kind of an outcast group. After Mandalore fell, there wasn't a lot of us. We kind of splintered off and then tried to regroup. And I'm not gonna lie, our way's been muddled. We don't know what's right, what's wrong. We're just trying to rebuild Mandalore with what we just know. We lost many foundlings. I mean, I was probably one of the only surviving ones.
Well, I'll tell you what's right. Got some sick looking armor.
Thanks, I guess. Yeah, and he's got like kind of like this dark, like kind of black armor. So he's kind of like he's got like these like camo cape kind of a thing going
So
on.
almost like a Death Watch.
Almost like a Death Watch.
But Death Watch is more blue.
Yeah, it's
a very
more blue.
dark blue.
Yeah, but this looks like this was like painted over, you know. And like the Beskar looks very limited, so it's like other it looks like parts of other armors and stuff.
I just remember like the story of like the Imperium mostly collected it for credits and like
Yeah.
ship make.
It's very rare to have pure Beskar armor.
Yeah.
Star Wars Damascus.
So Mara Jade
Not
then,
exactly.
you know, after
More like
talking
Star
to a
Wars
couple
Titanium.
of you others,
Just
kind of
it
turns
looks like
to
Damascus.
gets everyone together in a
It's just
group.
the
Star Wars Titanium.
Again, Vin Rin is in the background, just sitting there, just again watching Mara Jade. I mean, obviously you can't see his eyes, but you can feel that he is intently watching what she's doing.
Unsettled.
Yes, he's unsettled. Anyway, so she says, "Hey, I got a ship. We can all take us there."
Who's got the ship?
I do. It's an old Imperial cruiser. Yeah, and we can just
Cruiser. That's a big ship.
Care to elaborate on Imperial? I've been hearing that
I
a
have a
lot this
ship.
past week or so.
oh, and she comes up and like touches your shoulder. Who are you?
None of your business. I'll start looking at her.
Clown.
She can't see my face because it's under the helmet, but I'm looking at her
I
weird.
thought you had your helmet off.
She,
I put it back on after I left the Mandalore people.
all right, she says, "Can I, like, you feel something? Can you make a Constitution roll?"
Yai. I'm gonna die again.
Throws it in the
6 plus
Knows
2.
it in the sauce.
Do you want different dice?
Okay.
Every dice I've rolled have died.
Blue ones.
How much? How much?
light
You said
blue ones?
8.
Okay. You feel something moving around in your head.
I
got a
move
parasite.
her hand off of me.
Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. Do you know? She kind of like looks down. A vow of anyone, like a Jedi or something.
Who? Do I need to make a deception check?
Make another Constitution check.
Another Constitution, but I took her hand off of me.
I know.
Ooh, 20, not 20, yeah! 22.
Okay. So you feel like something in your head is trying to convince you of something, and trying to. It's like you feel someone. You feel like it's like almost like a creature like going in there and trying to like a little kid mixing up like puzzle pieces and re-putting them together into something else. Especially around the moments of when Val was dying.
I sneeze. I sneeze and I whack myself in the face with my helmet on, just like that. Does that do anything?
Okay. Let's see here if that does anything. Yeah, that's gone. Like you see, Mara Jade kind of feel a little bit, kind of almost flabbergasted. It's a little.
I tilt my head at her like. What?
Well, I'm the daughter of Val. She said that. She said that my father was a brave man who fought in the Clone Wars, and when she was dying, she told me, "Go find your father." I was just wondering, maybe you were him, and she kind of.
I don't think so.
You've got some explaining to do, sir.
Oh, I sure hope not. I'll remember nothing.
Clones have reproductive systems?
They do, actually.
All right, make another Constitution check. This one's really important.
You would know that.
13?
13.
This is the one I should have gotten the 20 on.
Ooh. Okay.
Do I win?
Barely.
Just barely.
Yes!
Okay. So you see. Okay. So other memories that you have of Val are starting to be changed, but not all of them.
Don't die.
You do remember that, like, a memory has been changed. You're not aware of it, but that there was a time where she could have been pregnant. Paragonant, yeah.
Pergaminate.
But again, it's very unclear because, again, you're feeling this weird thing going around and moving your memory.
Better not be trying Jedi mind tricks on me.
What do you mean?
I've worked with my fair share of Jedi. I had a pretty favorite bunch. Me and my friends hung around one particular Jedi. We know what it feels like. Know what it looks like. Stay out of my head.
I don't know what you're talking about. And she just kind of giggles and...
Got one of them laser swords. You got a lightsaber. Only Jedi have had those as far as I could find.
Well, anyway...
Unless you're Sith.
Okay, that.
I sit down and cup when I say that.
She,
You got the helmet
she
on.
says, everyone eat. And she kind of goes up to you and is very, like, kind of just, like, very paused. Like, she has this kind of interesting look. Like, she recognizes you, but doesn't. Like, it's like, but, you've had a couple of run-ins with her before. Definitely on certain type of jobs.
I am about to choke you. That straight up sounded like a bad night in Taco Bell.
You need to press resume.
Anyway, so you know that this is
I think I pressed
some
the wrong
kind
button.
of criminal
I think you did.
organization,
Sorry.
maybe, but they seem a little bit too militia based. Like this is very like there's some kind of person they're answering to. Could be the Emperor. You don't know. But again,
There we go.
very odd that she's here. But yeah, she kind of looks at you and then kind of just doesn't, it's like whatever. And she says, "Here, I noticed that you guys have a ship." Points to yours because again she's paying attention. And she says, "I can bring I can have this taken up to my ship, and then we can, continue to discuss. Maybe find out where Starkiller is."
I look at Ep3.
Almarax.
Almarax here.
Or you
and
can
I-
just call him Cawl.
I'm gonna call you Anthrax.
Just call him.
I look at Almarax and I ask him if we trust this lady.
Okay.
Do we want to let the ship be taken, or do we trust this lady?
Oh, you see a text from Palpatine. Do what Mara J says.
And he's already thinking. And
He's already thinking.
He
knows what's happening.
He already knows like what to do. So he's just like, he looks at him and he just goes, I think we can trust this lady. She would definitely give back our ship when needed.
Never just get PTSD every
Don't
time your
worry.
brain knows.
I think we can trust her, but we might
I kind of
like. So he's
I get
thinking
worried
in
about
his
how
head
boring
that
those
he's
are.
just like saying, he's just saying like, we will watch out. But in his head, he's saying to like because Palpatine can see his thing. He's just saying that to comfort him into trusting.
Yeah.
And he's going to just like, but we will still watch out.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then I look at the lady. I can't remember. I'm not gonna remember her name.
Mara J. You can just call her Mara.
Okay, I look at
MJ.
her lady. And I say, sure, you can take the ship, but take care of it. Don't break it.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be there. I mean, on the ship with me. I mean, if that makes you feel
I
better.
need my cloaks anyway.
And anyway, so does everyone agree on going on the ship?
No, I got my
I am a little suspicious because she's not acting the way that she usually
All right.
acts.
Do you guys want to huddle and talk about it?
I actually turn to CB and I say, "Do you know her?
Yes, I do know her.
What color's the lightsaber?"
Green, but it's a cracked crystal, so it is like wavy.
I go over to M and J and I say, "Open your sword."
She turns it on. It is. Let's see here.
Even though he
Make
can't show it, he's, like,
a.
doing
Let's see
with
here. Can you
poggers.
make a spot roll for me?
Or is it
D20.
Yeah, D20. And then
Oh, yeah,
add
spot.
What spot?
Spot
Right here
is
below
on the-
search. Spot's down here. Spot.
Wow,
and you
your
can make
fingers.
a check too if you want.
2. So that's 6.
6. Okay, yeah, it turns on green. But you know her lightsaber's red
Alright.
because you've seen her fight, so you know it's red.
Do I notice
Is
anything
it-
suspicious?
Is it exactly how CB describes it?
Yeah, it's unstable. It's a little finicky.
I look around for reflections. Do all the reflections match?
Making a.
Oh, cat.
Do I notice anything weird about it?
Spot
make-
check again.
Yeah, spot check. Both of them.
You hit the phone, roll again.
Can I roll again?
Yeah, I hit the phone.
Yeah.
10.
Okay.
Also a 10.
Also a 10. All right. Let's see. What we
Why?
got. Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna do.
So
Actually, no, never mind.
you notice that this there's something like the weapon has been tampered with. Like something has been, like it looks like it's been opened up and there's been something switched and then it's been quickly shoved back together.
I asked to see it.
And
What do I notice about it?
kind of the same thing. You notice this
You
is
guys
like,
got the same number, so you.
yeah. So yeah,
it's the same thing.
it's,
I don't see anything in reflections. Just it looks a little weird, right?
It looks a little weird, like it's been quickly, like something's been swapped out and then shoved, like everything's been shoved back together.
I asked to see it, and I offer up my weapons in collateral.
Okay. All right. Make
Lateral,
a
yeah.
Constitution check.
Constitution kills
Where did
everyone.
my? There it is.
Who has a high constitution?
20.
Yes.
Nat 20.
22.
Okay. This is definitely, like, as you check it, like, you definitely, the vision of the saber is going, like, in and out, but you can definitely see from the clearness of your mind as you're clearing it, that this is definitely, like, where you would suspect, because you've held vows before.
Yeah.
And where she said the crystal was, you know, where it would open up for the crystal, that's definitely been quickly, like, lazily put back together. And you can see, like, almost like a wrap around that. to keep it together.
Gonna do a wrap around.
You got a bandage.
I glance up on her. I'm like, this is a little bit broken. And I ask CB for what tool would I use to finish putting it back together?
Do you actually do the side?
No, I don't do that.
It is a lightsaber, so I'm gonna have you roll kind
Normally
of just
you would use
intelligence.
force to
Intelligence?
put it
Can I do it?
18
Just give it to Lotus.
intelligence. Actually, I call Lotus over. I'm like, hey, this is a little bit floppy. Do you got a tool that I can use to tighten this?
All right.
Intelligence. You said, Lyle, get your hands off of it. That's 18 plus 8, so that is 26.
Okay. Yeah. So you know that you need you need to take the wrap off, and then you need some kind of like a thing to pry it open.
Well, I don't want to pry it open. I want to close it.
I know, but I know what you're trying to do.
Okay, so I call Lotus over and I huddle with her and ask for the tools.
Yeah.
Do I get any messages while they're like trying to like fix it?
Not anything. Just things of, just like kind of a reminder of keep your story straight. That's pretty much it.
I can't do it while I'm laughing.
All right. Okay. So.
Can I look around and see
Do I
if
get
I notice
do I
anything
get
strange
something
going
from
on with anything?
do Lotus and I do what I want
Yeah,
to do?
you can do investigation. Yeah, so you're doing that. And
That would be a search, right?
Yeah, search. And you want to open it up, right?
Open it up. Would I roll a sleight of hand to make it look like I'm just tightening everything down?
Okay, all right.
What would that be?
Make
Sleight
a
of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand, and then
That'd
right
be a
after.
22. There,
What?
no.
Yeah, there's a
22.
sleight of hand.
22.
Is there?
As long
Where's
as you
that?
have it.
You see.
I don't see
Sleight of
sleight of hand
hand.
down
I
here.
am not
It's in
proficient in it.
What's weird is that
Oh,
like,
there it is.
the numbers of the
12.
Mandalorians are starting to dwindle.
What do I do if I'm not
They're
proficient
disappearing.
in sleight of hand?
Can
You
I
would
go
just add
see
that
if I can
number
find
still.
where they're going?
I just add that number.
Yeah,
You
just-
can try. Hang on. Yeah. Sleight of hand. What'd you roll?
Nat 1.
Okay, make a Constitution check.
Touch the bag. 15 plus
Okay.
2, 17.
All right. So again, you feel again this another, like you hear this voice of like this kind of like almost Vowel's voice-ish. Give it back, and then you see Marjay quickly grab it from you and then shut it closed. And she says, "Oh, you don't want to open that. It's gonna blow up, and who knows what's gonna happen."
That's not how that works. I think.
I just ask
If
for
you
it back and
swallow
just
them,
tightening
you
things
will
down.
explode.
Lightsabers are finicky.
I'm a Jedi. I got this.
Do you?
Yes,
Do you?
I'm a Jedi.
I have seen lightsabers. I've held plenty.
I know you held my mother's probably.
I don't believe you, but okay.
I've got this.
Do you?
I walk up to Numbers and I whisper in his ear, "She's
Whisper.
not a full Jedi.
Nah, full Jedi.
not a-
She is not a full Jedi."
Volume down.
Turns down volume.
It's just like that scene.
Volume
Turn volume
down.
down to 1.
She is not a full Jedi.
Why does she have a lightsaber then?
Anyway, we'll
Because she
just
found it.
Is that your lightsaber, Mr.
Mr.
Mara Jane?
Mr. Mara Jane.
yes, it's mine.
Where'd you steal
She
it?
found it on a junk planet.
Which junk planet did you steal it from?
Junk.
Raxus Prime.
So I thought you said it was yours.
Yeah, it was mine. I
We
found it.
found it on a Jedi cruiser.
Which which Jedi did you steal it from?
Hey, we're wasting time.
I don't believe you. I'm talking to you.
Can I help out of it?
Yeah.
Like, so he's gonna like walk up and he's just like, "Well, I've studied the Jedi a bit, and Jedi have been known to lose lightsabers over time. So it could be hers because she claimed it and the crystal attuned to her."
Yeah, exactly what he said.
ACB, does the story line up?
Mostly.
So what Jedi cruiser did you find it on?
It was broken to pieces.
I didn't find it on a cruiser. We can talk more about this on my
That's
ship.
too differ.
We didn't find it on a Jedi cruiser, but we found it on the.
Let's go to my cruiser. We can continue this conversation later.
What type of cruiser?
It's an
Oh.
Imperial cruiser.
A heavy
That's
cruiser.
a big cruiser.
I stole it
Why?
because
How could
Who'd you
you
steal it from?
It is a massive ship. They would track you. They would find out. They would kill you if they found you.
you remember those pirates we met? Oh, you met
What's the
I
name
met
of those pirates?
those slaves that were at that Imperial junkyard. Remember? I
Yes.
found them.
I butt in. I asked what the pirate gang was called.
I don't know. They
This
were
is
just
from the
an
other
outcast.
campaign.
Oh,
so
they
we
did
wouldn't
steal
really,
a cruiser, didn't they?
Yeah.
To escape. But why would they give it to you unless they were your crew?
Well, they decided to make me captain.
Why?
Are they your crew?
For now, yeah.
Did you kill them?
No.
I don't believe you.
If we
What
go
about
to
we
your,
go to my ship and you can find out?
If
Okay.
we go to your cruiser, would they be your crew?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Inside
do you
check.
Want, do you want to roll an intimidation check to see if you
I'm
can scare
rolling an intimidation check.
I'm
Mine
rolling-
is 18.
I'm rolling inside check next to him. I don't know. Nat
5 plus 18.
I got an intimidation.
So
You guys are really.
I got a nat
So
20.
18
I
plus
got
5, basically.
Why do I get the good rolls on the useless?
Okay. All right. So there is a. She gulps. And she started like you see like a little drip of sweat go down the side of her face.
With my nat 20 that I managed to get on a junk roll, do I see anything else?
The Mandalorian
No.
are disappearing.
You see that she's nervous. She's nervous,
Do
but
I
just
do
barely.
anything about me seeing the Mandos dwindling?
You can make it known to everybody else.
Okay, I'll let them finish doing it.
Yeah.
He needs
So,
to finish his
can I-
Minecraft.
Since this is going on, I'm just like, oh, I think I have to help this to.
I take off my
protect-
helmet and just
protect
stare
what
at
the
her
Emperor's
intently.
doing. So can I use my diplomacy to like kind of like stop this for now?
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I can at least try. It's my
Yeah.
diplomacy check.
Oil.
So I would use my diplomacy to make these guys just stop for now until we can get
All right.
this over with,
Okay. Yeah, you roll.
and then we'll see how good it is.
Yeah, and
Did
then
he
you
help
guys
save my
roll
life?
wisdom checks.
Okay. Did he help save my life? Or was it CB that helped save my life?
I did.
I mean,
I pulled you back to the ship so you wouldn't die.
All right.
Later.
Well then, if he didn't help bring me back alive, then
Okay.
I'm not going to take this advantage. 14.
14.
Also 14. That is a what?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Add wisdom.
Just, yeah.
For the modifier or wisdom?
Yeah, the modifier.
Okay, so I got 15.
I got 19.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
roll. I think this is gonna fail.
Okay.
So let's see. So this is my diplomacy. That is a 12. So
Things start. Okay, let's see. I'll get Mara Jade in here and see if she can help.
He didn't help save my life.
Okay.
Was it a
So,
one?
with help from Mara Jade, you calm
That's
these
20.
two people down. But again, you still have
I
that.
ask if there's-
Can I roll an intimidation check and just yell that the Mandos are disappearing? So I can scare everyone.
Okay,
I will
go ahead,
intimidate
man.
you back.
A 13, and then where's intimidation?
Intimidation is kind of.
Yeah,
I don't have
center-ish.
intimidate, so that would be a.
Just a plus.
No, the intimidate is under hide.
It's under hide? Yeah, see, I don't have it.
You're not proficient in it.
It
Yeah.
just means
but you
plus
still have a
2.
modifier.
You're perfect. Oh, you're
It's a
not.
base plus 2, isn't it?
Oh, if you're
It's
proficient in it? Yeah.
Proficient in it.
He's not proficient.
Yeah, but then you just use the
No, I mean,
modifier
just
from
like-
this
Yeah,
from one of
base.
from I think it's this. I think it's one.
I
of
think you
these
just
that
use your charisma modifier.
Charisma, so it would be plus 5, so 18.
18. Oh yeah, you yell, and a couple, like a good chunk of them are like, stop what they're doing and kind of look.
Pepper the frog is mad at me.
And like 3 or 4 of them are starting to count each other. Like they're looking and like trying to count.
The Mandos or the.
Yeah, like there's this little kind of It doesn't seem obvious. Like it's not like affecting. It's kind of silent. The silent kind of panic of like everyone's starting to count. Like,
Can I
where's
do
everybody?
an investigation check to see where they're going?
Back to Mara J trying to calm me down. I ask if there's food and she answers me.
11.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there beer? just he's just holding his non-existent nose.
Just
4. So 15.
Does anyone else
15.
want that one?
Let me
I'll take
go
one.
check.
who wants ice cream?
Okay, so you're seeing them.
I want a
kind
fat
of, it's
man.
when they start going deeper into the base, they're not coming back.
We got one right here.
So there's a couple of guys you can see
So
going deeper
they-
into the base, and then they're not coming back.
So there's people around the base that are either killing them or abducting them.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna tell Numbers that
Raise your
I
hand if you
think
want that one.
that when they go deeper into the base, they're either being killed or being abducted.
I go. Can I find the command? After I hear this, can I go find the commander that I was talking
Well,
to?
Mr. DM,
I'll
you
go
want
with
one?
him.
oh, he's right there. He's like right outside.
I tell what CB told me to the man that I was talking to.
Yeah, we're gonna tell it. I'm gonna go with you.
Oh.
We will both tell him.
So I tell him what CB tells me, and CB backs me up.
Okay.
Dabs you up? Oh, backed. I'm
All right.
Dab you up.
So he taps on his communicator and say, "Okay, everybody report in." And again, it's silent because again, it's in his helmet. A minute or two goes by, and you kind of you get this sense of something's wrong. He immediately says, what do you mean there's only like less than half of us left? Where's everybody? What happened to their communicators?
They must have been killed or abducted or something.
And like he's hearing, he's like, is it just a communicator malfunction? Like, what's going on?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're disappearing when they go deeper into the base.
Yeah, so
Do you have ships that we can go? I'm not quite sure. I trust Mara Jade, but she said that she's got pizza, so.
well, I don't necessarily trust all you rebels, and especially
I'm not a
you
rebel.
rubbing shoulders with this Imperial person. I'd rather go to her ship, make sure she isn't a threat, and then
What
go back
Imperial
to mine.
person?
Mara Jade.
Mara Jade.
Yeah, Mara
Okay.
Jade. The
I
person
don't
with the
trust
Imperial symbols.
her.
I'm very suspicious of her. She's not
Jedi
acting
I've met
good.
aren't as protective as she is.
Nah.
Really, in this day and age, they're protecting of everything.
Well,
Anybody with this force needs to be taken care of.
Can I roll sleight of hand to sneakily take her lightsaber?
Okay.
Do it.
so
good
I talked to him, and I guess eventually he doesn't let us go with them. So I guess
Yeah, he's suspicious of everybody now because people are disappearing.
so. I guess I just go back and go over to. I guess I go look for Lotus after she does this.
Yeah.
19 plus 5.
That's a 24.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it. You have it.
So I find Lotus, and do I
She
see
backs
that she
away to a
has
corner.
The,
Like Mara Jade kind of reaches, but again, isn't. Again, is more focused on trying to get people onto this ship.
do we just hide in the corner on the ship?
Lotus has her own ship. She's
Okay.
going to take her own ship.
Okay.
How
Well,
many
I go
people
find
can
Lotus. Do I find Lotus? Do you need to roll to hide, and I have to roll an investigation or something like that?
She just backs away to a corner because she wants to
I think we should start investigating.
fidget with it.
But
Can
I
I
need to
roll
talk
an
to
investigation
Lotus.
on the
We
members?
can.
I need
Tell
to,
her that they're disappearing.
Well, that we're up in the corner. No one's nearby. But that lightsaber. Did you see how she pulled back? I've never seen any Jedi be that way.
She's been acting weird. She's not acting
Lotus
like
is
she used
Lotus
to.
is just in a corner
Fiddling with the lightsaber.
Just kind of reverse engineering.
Okay.
Do I need to make a roll or can we just fire?
Turns it into sniper rifle.
So
Shoots kyber crystal.
Mara Jade kind of signals to you to like come here.
He's just gonna walk over, but he's gonna keep his distance.
Okay.
6 feet social
So-
Yeah, basically, it's like, ugh.
So she's like, again, you notice that she doesn't have a lightsaber. I don't know if you want to point that out or not. Okay. So she asks, "You're I swear I've seen you somewhere. Aren't you a bounty hunter?"
Yeah. What's up about that? Aren't you
I.
Jedi?
So she kind of starts whispering.
Do you whisper the Jedi?
But Jedi.
I just need you to make sure that like everyone gets on the ship.
Why?
I'm
You
fat.
gonna pay me?
Yeah.
How much?
A couple 100,000 credits.
I don't know how much that is.
That's a lot of.
Let's say about 500,000 credits. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, thanks. And she gives you like 100, like gives you like 50,000 credits, like right there, like in her hand. It kind of like slides, like puts it
Slides
like
them under the table.
yeah, slides them under the table pretty much. And she says you'll get the rest after we finish this.
Can I roll to see if I notice?
Do we find Lotus yet?
Well, you need to do like a search or something.
Yeah, you need to do
Okay.
a search.
What?
Um,
Oh, there's a search roll. What number is that?
14.
14. Search. I know I have that somewhere. Yep, that's it. 4 plus 14, 18.
18.
Well, does Lotus want to be found, and then we roll against that maybe?
Yeah, do you want to be found?
I'm okay with being found, just not by Mara.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you find her.
Okay.
She's kind of like in her little like chipmunk stage, like freaking out over.
Do I see what she has?
Is her crazy eyes?
Oh yeah. I mean, you can make it out just a little bit. Like half of it's dismantled, but
I run over immediately and start helping her trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out why Mara Jade is. I'm just gonna call her MJ. Why MJ is so protective
Again,
of this.
Lotus does not care about what everyone else is trying to find out about the lightsaber. She just wants to disassemble a lightsaber. That's all she cares about. Is
Do
that
I
it's
see
a
anything
lightsaber.
weird about it?
hang on, yeah.
Oh, what did he want to do, or?
Oh, he was just seeing where Lotus was, and Lotus was taking apart Mara Jade's lightsaber.
Well, and then Mara Jade's alone right now, right? Or except for
yeah, she's talking with her.
except for the
with
bounty
him,
hunter, yeah.
Elton.
Elton,
But it's
yeah.
good.
All right. What? Sorry.
I was gonna go up and talk, but it's good.
Okay.
If
All right.
you guys are still-
Do I see anything weird about it? Like what I was
roll
looking for
perception.
earlier? Perception.
Perception.
I got an 11. I don't know which roll I need to make.
I
Would
think
it
it's just
be-
investigation.
Investigation?
Is that even?
Where
no,
is
that's
that?
not even a thing.
Intimidate. Would it be a search?
Investigate.
It'll be search, yeah.
right
Search
below
and
hide.
investigate. are
Oh
the
wait,
same
no,
thing.
that's intimidate.
Yeah, just do search.
It probably.
So 13.
13.
Wait, no.
Information?
15.
15. There's 2 colored crystals in that thing.
Do I know that there's only one crystal?
I know that there's supposed to be only one.
You know that
Can I
there's
have the other
2,
one?
but not ones that are green and red.
I grabbed the red one.
So you don't. Well,
No, you don't know what they are.
what colors they are?
Yeah.
I don't know which colors they are.
No, they're one's green, one's red, and then there's like another one that's like kind of a white one that's like another like focusing crystal kind of a thing.
I grabbed the white one.
Wait. I could tell you because I've dealt with crystals.
wait, no, yeah, he's with me. So I tell
Yeah.
him, does anything look weird in here?
Yes, there's only supposed to be one crystal. The red one is a bled crystal. It is only used by Sith.
That's what I thought.
And then the white one is probably a purified one, which I don't know why.
I'm
she
acting
would
like
have
I
that
know
one.
what I'm talking about. I'm just, keep going.
In the green one, I pick up the green one and look at it. And is it still the cracked one?
Yeah, it's the cracked one, but it looks tampered. Well, tampered a little bit, but also there's like this weird blood stain on it.
I grab and
I look at it.
I just tuck it into a niche in my armor. I keep the blood crystal.
The red one.
Yeah.
You got the boom, bro.
Boyo. Eventually.
I know.
As long as
This
they
Jedi
go- as
shouldn't
long
have
as
that.
they
Like,
always put
someone
at least
tampered
one
with it.
back.
The green crystal doesn't look right. It's the same crystal, but it's not. Doesn't look the same.
I hand it back.
Blood stain on.
Does that look right?
Now it does. Yes.
Okay.
After these guys are done,
I'm gonna take the white crystal and put it in.
Actually,
something
I
that-
talked to CB. Hey, I don't think that we should let Mara get a hold of this. This might be making her go a little cuckoo, or someone tampered with her lightsaber, or she's gone a
the
little
crystal.
bit cuckoo.
The crystal doesn't affect you. It's only.
Well, yeah, but should we hide this so that she doesn't
Yes.
find it on
We
me?
should take the crystals, but leave the
I'm
green
gonna need
one.
those back.
You can have the green one.
This
I'm
one-
taking the white
This
one.
one shouldn't be in there. This is something.
Same with the white one.
Yeah. So you can have everything else. I just want this. You can do whatever
I
you
hand
want.
Lotus
But-
the cracked green crystal.
I need to put it all back.
How much money do I have?
It doesn't.
How much money do you have? You don't have any money. What do you think?
I'll let you play with my guns.
Where am I in this?
Okay.
Okay.
I tell Lotus that she only
Were you,
needs
like,
one
looking over
crystal,
the Vandal
and I
Woods?
give back the green crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're kind of going through, but again, you're kind of noticing the same thing CB did. It's like, it's almost like they turn a corner and then you go follow them and they're gone.
Okay.
Nugget yelling in the background. Lug nut squeaking in the background. Sorry.
Like that's
It's just like one of those crystal critters from one of the three newest ones.
The
you know,
Three
right?
Stooges.
Yeah. Okay.
I tell Numbers that we should go investigate the disappearing Mandos.
What was the name I gave you? It
No.
wasn't CB. It was.
Just call me CB.
Okay.
You did call him CB.
Well, yeah, but there was a different name that I gave him because like,
Clanker?
no, it wasn't Clanker.
Not the
It's like
slur.
It was Numbers.
no, it wasn't Numbers. It was a different. You know
numb
what?
hairs.
Just call me CB.
Just
I don't want you calling me anything else. I tell you, just call me CB.
You're CBT.
No. Okay, I am going to non-lethally punch you in the face.
I'm a non-lethal stab you.
I am going to punch you in the face and not deal damage because just enough to like
knock some
Just like
sense.
bop the nose.
yeah. I'm just going to punch you in the face so it kind of hits your nose. You're like
Okay.
You kind of
so
step
I
back
take
a
off my
little
helmet. I lift up some padding. I tuck the crystal in. I close it. I put it back on.
Okay.
No one knows. No one's any of the wiser.
Yeah.
CB and I go to try and hide it somewhere.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stick the white one in
What?
some bag I
Probably
have.
put it somewhere.
yeah,
in
but I
your,
want
like,
to hide it
body
somewhere
and
so she doesn't
no
find
one
it on me.
notice.
I could,
Wait,
yeah, I could stick it in between one of my panels.
Mr. DM, I have a question about
Yes.
said white crystal. Is it like unattuned or something, or is
No,
it attuned? It's just.
It's purified.
It was
It's
purified.
what does that mean?
So it was a crystal that was bled to be red, and then it was purified by the Force to make it clear or
Yeah.
white.
Basically putting nothing but
it-
positive energy into it.
It also,
It's the opposite
also
of the
that
red.
crystal
It's feeding it
is-
negativity.
that,
essentially.
also that crystal is used for stabilization and certain thickness of the blade too. So it's almost like, think of it like a camera lens too. It's like
But it's not necessary.
it's not necessary, but it helps like
She's definitely gonna notice that we got into it.
Yeah.
Plus can fix
as soon
it.
as soon as she notices it's gone, but she's obviously preoccupied
Yeah.
right now.
Actually, I talked to Lotus first. You need to make sure she gets this and doesn't notice you putting it back. Got it?
Okay.
If she notices that you had it, you don't get to touch any of my guns.
But I want the guns.
I will let you play with them. You might even get to add something into them. But you can't know that we had it. And you can't tell her that you ever saw us while you had it. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. I just pat her on the head and go out.
Head pats.
Yeah. My only weakness.
All right.
Numbers,
Okay.
we should walk over to Enough and
Tell him.
tell him about the Mandos.
All right. We go tell Lyle about the Mando. We go tell Enough about the Mandos.
Just call me E.
E. Or Nuff. We could call you Nuff. Nuff sounds cooler.
No.
Okay, just call me Nuff.
The name's Neuf.
Name's
So you
Nuff.
guys
His name's
gotta
Nuff.
do-
Enough.
Okay, so while you're doing that,
Actually, should we set up an order so that we're not
yeah.
2 people
We should
or
just
3
go.
people?
Yeah, we should just
Clockwise.
go around.
Yeah.
There,
All right. So the biggest decision you have is: are we going on Mara Jade's ship?
Yes.